Just about 12 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, welcome back to the Now Morning Show. From July 20th to the 22nd, the 23rd installment of the Trade and Investment Convention, or TIC, hosted by the TTMA, will take place at the Center of Excellence in Mokoya, Trinidad and Tobago. And so joining us this morning to talk more about it, particularly the webinars and seminars at the convention, Research Officer and TIC Webinar and Seminar Coordinator, Elanka Manrique, and Trade Specialist at the Trade Unit at TTMA, Mr. Ismail Ali. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here.
Elanka, I'm coming to you first. You've been talking about the TIC for weeks now, but I know one thing in particular you're going to be focusing on this year are the webinars and seminars. Tell us, first of all, the difference between the two.
Okay, so the difference between the seminars and the webinars are that the webinars are taking place on the days prior to the trade show. So the 17th, 18th, and 19th of July, it's taking place virtually via the Zoom platform, whereas the seminars are taking place on day 2 of the exhibition, which is the 21st of July, live at the Center of Excellence in the Mandela Room.
What sort of topics we can see? Let's look at the webinars first, some of the topics to be discussed at those sessions.
So in terms of the webinars, we have a lot of different hosts in terms of like TTBS or bringing sessions on standardization, the circular economy, ESG, you know, that is a big topic right now. We have topics on market intelligence. We have topics on doing trade and exports. We even have a topic on doing business in Panama hosted by the TTMA itself. So we have a host of webinars taking place, for example, even one on trade financing with the Exim Bank. So it's various topics coming from agencies within the private and public sectors.
And seminars.
In terms of seminars, we have Media Insight bringing a topic on unlocking market data and media archives. We have the Ministry of Trade doing a session on market intelligence in terms of you're trying to export. We also have, you know, some of the topics that we're bringing is four seminars taking place on day 2 of the exhibition.
Yeah. Mr. Ali, I'm coming to you. Ms. Manrique mentioned the trade mission that's happening. There's an upcoming one to Panama, is it?
Yes. We, on the basis of doing the webinar on doing business with Panama, we are looking forward to 2024 and doing our trade mission to Panama. Trinidad and Tobago, we have a trade agreement with Panama, and we are looking to take advantage of that and bring opportunities for our local manufacturers.
Yeah. This trade mission, what sort of people or representatives from TNT are going to be going over to Panama?
In the past 18 months, post-COVID, the companies that have been taking part of it represent various sectors. We have the food and beverage sector, the printing and packaging, construction industry, and the apparels industry as well too, that is looking to into Latin America, extra-regional, to earn foreign currency. And we've been having good communications with these companies about the trade mission, and they're looking forward to it.
Nice. Are we going to be seeing a Panama showing at this year's TIC?
We will have buyers from Panama being available for the show. Part of our convention is having the B2B aspect, in which we have the exhibitors, over 250 exhibitors, having virtual meetings and physical meetings with buyers from various sectors. We have been starting a matchmaking weeks ago, and we have a strong showing from the regional and extra-regional buyers that has the buying power for the supermarkets, for distribution channels coming to the show.
Ms. Manrique, I'm coming back to you. Now, the webinars you mentioned are taking place before the 20th. That is happening while, you know, before everything is happening. What sort of other maybe B2B meetings or even networking events are they having before the real thing begins on July 20th?
Well, TIC is all-encompassing. We like to describe TIC similar to Carnival. TIC is an experience. Yes. So TIC is made up of, Ismail said, some of the B2B meetings. We also have an opening ceremony prior to the trade show. So that'll be taking place on Wednesday, the 19th of July, where we bring together some of the sponsors. You know, we bring in the buyers, the exhibitors, government officials, persons from embassies, where we bring them. We open the trade show. We have that networking aspect. Then we go in and obviously to the exhibition starting on the 20th, and then, you know, on the Friday we have our closing ceremony where we bring everybody together to unwind, and then on the Saturday we open the trade show for consumers.
Yeah. The webinars and seminars, are they open to only the people who participate in the TIC in terms of the buyers and the investors, or are they open to a usual normal average consumer as well?
It's open to an average consumer. The webinars and seminars are generally open to the public, so we invite in persons from the business community. We invite students to attend. We invite some of our buyers, exhibitors, so it's all encompassing. It's open to everyone, and it's actually free of charge.
What's the benefit of it? Because I think I love how it sounds, right? You have these webinars, you have these seminars, you have the B2B, the B2C, that sort of thing. But what is the real benefit to me as an average person to even want to join a webinar or seminar? And anyone can take this question.
Sure. In terms of the benefits, I would say that you're getting access to free knowledge. You're getting access to information in terms of if you want to export, you know, in terms of students that are doing masters and programs, they have access to information that could contribute towards their projects, their thesis. You know, it's with the webinars and seminars, you're also able to network because you're getting contacts, you're getting key persons in different industries that may be able to assist you in some of your ventures.
Mr. Ali, have we seen that sort of exchange before? Ms. Manrique mentioned the opportunity to export. I mean, given it's in its 23rd year, there was 22 years of doing this. Have we seen that sort of partnership with us actually exporting our products regionally? Yeah,
we have seen, and going back probably 6-7 years ago, I can give some examples from companies. Camry Investments would have started off at our convention with one booth, and they would have gotten larger as the years go by. Now they have been exporting to various countries within Caribbean, and some of which would have been meetings they would have had at the convention itself some years ago. We have a lot of SMEs that have been coming up in the last couple of years that would have started out in trying to get better knowledge of the local market. But as Ms. Ilanka pointed out, because of the fact that we have several agencies, Export TT, Cariri, Ministry of Trade, being a part of a convention, these SMEs are basically gaining a lot of knowledge and being able to tap into the right personnel for, grant opportunities and technical assistance, etc. And we have seen the SMEs taking full grasp of this and moving forward.
Yeah. Some of the partnerships you mentioned, I was also thinking about UTT, because in terms of the trade mission you mentioned, you're taking people from the apparel sector. Are you going to be seeing a partnership with, let's say, UTT for their students in the Caribbean and fashion design department to actually be able to export some of this stuff, or even meet people in the region so they can be able to export their fabric?
Yeah, definitely. And it's something we try to incorporate to the entire population. It's not just TTM members, but for our missions, it's open for anyone to be part of it. We try to work with companies and entrepreneurs. We actually have in our membership a category for just entrepreneurs themselves. And we have seen over the last couple of years, in collaboration with the different agencies and ministries, etc., that these entrepreneurs are taking advantage of these opportunities given. And we're definitely looking forward to working with every sectors involved.
Yeah. This trade mission to Panama, what was the, I mean, I know you mentioned in terms of, going abroad there and doing that sort of regional integration, but any other regional country on the agenda as we look forward to 2024 and beyond?
Yeah, we are looking at in a trade mission to Ghana actually in latter part of 2023 and also in 2024. We are looking at also the ABC countries, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. And these are some of the countries that our manufacturers and as well as our ministries have earmarked under the Export Boosting Initiative to look at in giving our companies a better edge in trying to grapple with the foreign currency issues they've been having, and giving them another window of being able to expand and broaden their depths in their companies.
Yeah. Ms. Manrique, let's go back to the webinars and seminars. If a business is interested in hosting a webinar, is that possible?
At this time, we are kind of maxed out in terms of hosting, because we want to make sure that there's gaps between each session so to attract the crowd. However, if persons want to attend webinars or seminars, they could visit our website, ttma.com/seminars, where they'll be able to register free of charge. Once it's the webinars, they'll be able to get the automatic link and a calendar invite, so it will remind them on the day to join the session. And in terms of the seminars, also registration via our website. And when they come to the Center of Excellence, you just indicate which seminar you're coming to attend, and you'll also get automatic access to our trade show floor.
Yeah, and this is a physical thing. You want people to come in physically. You're no longer doing it online.
Well, these webinars online, but the seminars in person on the Friday. This year, we're just doing 1 year of seminars, one day of seminars, sorry. But next year, we want to ramp that up and maybe do 2 days of webinars, 2 days of seminars.
Yeah. Can you give us an example in terms of some of the industries you're going to be seeing? I know beverages, food and beverage sector, but what else can we see when we come down there to the trade show?
Sure. So in terms of some of the participants, we have in the food and beverage sector, this is one of the largest sectors in Trinidad and Tobago in terms of manufacturing, but we also have the printing and packaging, we have the logistics and shipping, we have finance companies, insurance companies. So TIC is very broad, construction and building materials, where we're bringing all these companies together, not only manufacturers, but all the supporting sectors as well. So it's going to be great, an experience, opportunity to network, network with other companies, and just enjoy the entire trade show. Yes.
Yeah. I was also wondering, and anyone can take this question as well, how are you able to see the benefit of such a conference? So for example, is there some sort of registry or data collection that you do? Do you see it because of the boosting of the SMEs? I mean, how is the TIC able to see the sort of benefit from something like this?
Well, I mean, this is our second showing after being part of COVID for 3 years. Physical show that is. We have been able to capture registration in both the seminars at pre-COVID and also in the number of meetings that we have. As I mentioned before, we've been doing the matchmaking aspect of it several weeks ago. And we see in the days coming up to TIC, these meetings are being ramped up. Our exhibitors, etc., are looking for different avenues to meet not just local distributors, but also extra-regional. And we have actually a couple of buyers from Dominica, Grenada, Dominican Republic, and the United States coming in physically for this show to be part of the B2B aspect and also to be able to interact with the companies, etc. So thus far, I mean, we have seen, companies taking advantage of it. And to be able to match, to be able to look at the potentials and the growth, we have been able to look at that as well.
Of course. And finally, Ms. Manrique, if we need to get any more information, tell us how.
So they could visit our website. All the information is there. We have a TIC tab. This is ttma.com/TIC. We'll see you'll be able to register as a buyer, as a consumer. You'll see the seminar and webinar tab where you'll be able to register for those as well. Or they could call us at 675-8862. One of our lovely staff members will be very happy to guide you through that process and get you registered to attend. Because if you don't register prior to coming to the exhibition, there will be a small fee where you'll have to pay at the door, but registration has been free for the past couple months, so we encourage you to take advantage of that.
Let me thank you so much for joining us this morning, and of course all the best with the conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And that was Ms. Ilanka Manrique and of course Mr. Ismail Ali from the TTMA, just talking about the Trade and Investment Convention that's taking place from July 20th to the 22nd. You're on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a break and be right back, but we have CARICOM up next, so stay with us.